So you have your words for the week. You want a fun way to have students start using the words right away. I'll show you how. Keep watching. So I am Melissa. I currently blog over at First Grade Frame of Mind. You can find me in many different places as First Grade Frame of Mind. All right, so what I have here is I have a PowerPoint presentation. I already have it set up where it's kind of like a template. These are actually old words. I'm going to add new words. So I have the list of words on the left side, kind of small, but a way to kind of track to see where we are in our PowerPoint presentation. We have the word large in the at the top in a different color. Same color as over here. So find is the same color as the find over here. So we can see the words coming up. We also have a sentence using the words, an image, and I can show you how to find free images like this. And then here's a way for students to quickly be able to use the word right away. So let's go ahead and get started on how I create this PowerPoint. I'm going to go ahead and start replacing these words. There's an easy way to do it. If you go up to Edit and, okay, where is it? Oh, Edit, Find. Couldn't find there for a second. And Replace. And we're going to have them find the word find. And we're going to replace it with our new word for the week, which is found. And I'm going to press replace all. When I press replace all, it's going to, every place find is, it's going to turn into found. So, all right, it found 12 replacements in this particular one. I press OK. So you'll notice that found is now up here instead of find. Found is here. Found is also in this sentence. We may found coins. Of course, isn't going to make sense. We're going to have to change that. And found is also down here. Okay, so I'm going to quickly do this. Well, my next word I see up here is food. So I'm going to add food, and my next word is hard. And we're going to replace, all. The next word is more. My new word is near. We're going to replace all. The old word is over. My next word is woman. Replace all. Kind of get the idea. Start. It's just an easy way to do this so you don't have to go and find each one. Next word is wood. Okay, old word is warm. New word is right. Search. Most of these are high frequency words at the top. We're now getting into words that are more, we call them wow words. They're just more oral vocabulary for first grade. They don't necessarily need to know how to spell the word, but they'll hear the word and hopefully know what it means if they ever hear these words being spoken. Clever, and then I need to change seek to signal. I'm going to replace that. And done. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that I save this as a new file. Okay. All right, so now what I need to do is I need to go and find images. Where I like to go online is Pixabay. So it's Pixabay. Looks like this. And I search for photos. I also, I was searching for photos last week, and I typed in the word exquisite, and it came up with a couple of questionable pictures that I don't really want to see. So supposedly if we click safe search, which I already did, hopefully those questionable images won't come up as I'm searching. Okay, so I need to find something for the word found. And I want to use a different image. I like this image, but I already used it last time. So I'm going to delete that one out. And I'm just going to start with typing in the word. Sometimes I start with typing in the actual word and just see what comes up. Uh, it also uh, it also depends on whatever your theme is that week. If you have a theme that you're working on. So our main theme is animals and wild animals. I don't feel like I need to use animals necessarily, but it could be um, a great way to link to the theme. All right, so somebody found a doll. Um, let's see. We could do somebody found shoes. I like to find something that would be interesting to students. Like cats always are interesting. So animals of any kind. Um, it's a little sad, that little glove. Let's do, hmm, ooh, found money. Kind of goes along with the other image. Kids are always into. So I'm going to actually type find money, ground. See what happens. Oh, didn't find any. Find money. Let's just do find money. Yeah. So because these are free images to download, sometimes you're not going to find lost money. Let's try that. You're not always going to find the best images. Let's just type in money. Money, pavement. Or, yeah, let's just do pavement. Now, this would be nice right here, but that's a paid image, and I do not want to pay for the images right now. Let's type in lost and found, see what comes up. That would work. It's looks like it could be a young person standing there. Oh dear, that is a scary image there. All right. Is this one here because Mary lost her lambs? Yeah, we could link to that because most students know that about Mary had a little lamb. Maybe if she lost her lamb. Let's just go with this. All right, so I click on it. And then we click free download if you haven't been here before. And you need to click download again. And usually, I'm not signed up as a register, or a registered user, so I just click I'm not a robot and just download it as is on my computer. Okay, so we can go back to PowerPoint. and go to Insert, Picture from File. And I need to go to my downloads. I'm going to change it to, hopefully it'll find it today. Okay, looks like this might be it. Okay, here we go. All right, so I'm going to just position this and need to come up with a sentence now. I also need to be thinking about a question, which is what is down here. This is more of a have students discuss really quick, or all answer with the same answer, or just have them show their answer by raising hands or giving a thumbs up, thumbs down. All right, so let's come up with a sentence. So I have first grade students, so I'm going to try to keep it on first grade level. I am going to be reading all of these out loud, but I want the main focus to be on the word found. So I'm going to type, could be a he or she. I'm going to go with she. She found her black glove. All right. And then down below, looks like last week I put, did you ever find money? This time I'm going to, let's see. We like to try to have students to make sure they look at the lost and found. So I'm going to just say, do you know where the lost and found is? Well, I'm going to say, actually, I'm going to use the word locate. That's one of our critical vocabulary words in first grade. And we've used that word, so we try to put those words, infuse them in different places. I'm going to do that. Do you know how to locate the schools lost and found? Okay. All right, so not only did I use a word found, which is a new sight word, I also used a recent vocabulary word for this year. Okay, so done that one. I'm going to go to the next one. So the next one looks like it's hard. I'm not going to use this image. Let's go find a... now, you want to make sure that you're using the correct definition of hard. So I'm going to take a moment. I'm going to go away and come right back. I want to just make sure that, because hard is a multiple meaning word, I want to make sure that I'm using the correct meaning. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I think it is hard as in difficult. So we're going to look up difficult. Okay, a maze could be difficult. Learning something new could be difficult. See a lot of Rubik's Cubes, games. Oh, wow, that looks difficult. They would be pretty amazed by that. That might be the one we go with. I don't really get why this is difficult, but that's okay. Puzzles that are difficult. Children don't understand driving and the whole weather, so we're not going to do that. Okay. I like this one. Let's do this one, the Rubik's Cube challenge, I guess. All right. Plus there's a child holding it. So that goes along. You want to just make sure that it's also of their interest, of course, or in their interest. Okay, so there it is. All right. And go back to hard. Let's see. I'm going to go to File and go find the image. Magic Cube. Okay, that's all right. Can deal with that. Okay. All right. This puzzle, we'll say puzzle cube, looks hard to do. We'll just say to do since, again, we're on first grade level. Okay, so let's do a yes or no question. So the teacher just can quickly say thumbs up or thumbs down. I try not to have too many questions that are down here. When students are using the word on their own with their schema, I like to kind of go back and forth and have questions that, like this last question, do you know how to locate? That's going to be an easy question. The teacher can just say, raise your hand if you know how to locate the schools lost and found. It makes things go a little bit quicker. Actually, we did a yes or no for the last one. So actually, let's do what is something that is hard for you to do? And then they can turn and talk to their neighbor with that one. Okay, next one is near. That shouldn't be too hard to find. Something for near. That's an interesting picture to look at right there. What is that? Oh, where insects just bored holes. Okay. Ooh, this looks like a good one. Being near the edge. We actually did the soft G sound a few weeks back, so I can bring that word back again with this image. And back to PowerPoint. Okay, insert picture from file. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I want to use edge and near. Let's say be careful getting near the edge. Let's just say that. All right. Near. Let's go along with this theme of mountains. Let's just say, have you ever been near a waterfall? Okay, next is woman. And we're not gonna do boiled milk. The nice thing is this goes a lot faster when you already have a template. All right, let's do woman. Oh, there, the woman is near or on the beach. We could say the woman is on the beach. Wow, she is very near that tiger. Woman, back to woman. Be nice if the woman could be doing some. Oh, okay, here we go. The woman is playing guitar. And this will show the word guitar if they're interested in seeing how to spell the word guitar. And we're not learning the word guitar, but it's a nice, quick way to expose them to the spelling of a word. Woman. All right, so I'm actually going to crop some of this. So I click on the picture and under picture format, I click crop and I just click and drag until I have what I want to see in the image. Okay. This woman is playing a guitar. How about we say, what jobs does a woman or a man do? So that could get into jobs that men and women can do. How about this? What jobs, this would be better, can a woman or a man do? Um, this is a nice discussion anyway, because first graders sometimes will have that impression, the stereotype that women only do certain jobs, men only do certain jobs. So yeah, you could take that as far as you would like. The next word is would. Get rid of that. This would be a nice question. Let's see. My arrow keeps doing that. Would. Now, if I type in would, I'm guessing nothing interesting would come up. Well, hmm, I would encourage. Okay. How about would you? Um, I like the idea about the reptile. I like that image. Sometimes you might want to keep images thinking that you might want to use them later on. So I could actually keep this and have a folder just to kind of revert back to. So that would be an interesting question to ask students. Would you eat escargot? Escargot. Okay. Now, I guess it depends on your group. Do you want to show them this or not? But it is going to bring up an emotional response. They say that if there's an emotional response in learning, it will be quite memorable. So consider that as you're trying to find images. And that makes these vocabulary and high frequency words a little more interesting. Okay. Would you eat escargot? And then in parentheses, I'm going to type snails, question mark. Whoop, would. Okay. All right. So what would you rather eat for dinner or supper? Depending on where you're at in the what region you live in, dinner can be lunch. That kind of goes back and forth in my region. I'm going to go ahead and just use supper though. Okay, wood. So we've got wood. Right. We'll just type in the word right. Okay, there are children writing, there are adults writing, there's old manuscripts. We could also talk about writing on a keyboard. I think I'd rather talk about handwriting. Wow, that is in a way to write from long ago. Huh. Kind of want to use that, but I kind of don't. Again, you know what you've been learning throughout the year. And what would resonate with your class or with the themes that you have covered throughout the year. Okay. I personally love fountain pens. I'm going to use this one. Download. All right. Go back to file. Use ink to write with a fountain pen. I feel like there's a lot of text here. Maybe if I move every... Okay. All right. All right. Can you write your name in cursive yet? I don't know about where you teach, but our students learn cursive writing in second grade, not first grade, but they do learn it. Clever. We'll go ahead and type the word clever. Clever is always, and smart tend to see glasses as the stereotype of being clever. All right, this could go along with animals. The squirrel is clever to hide in the rocks. Could maybe do that one. Oh, this one's clever. Those squirrels getting into the bird feeders. Okay, we'll use that one. All right, I'm deleting this one. All right. You'll notice that we're getting close to the end, and the last two I have actually kind of another synonym or a small short definition of what the word, in this case, clever, means. Um, so I went ahead and changed the definition because there was an old definition. Squirrel. Okay. Squirrels are clever. We'll just leave it at that. Squirrels are clever. I might think about if I want to add more to that. I actually move these over a little bit. All right. Let's see. Clever. Can you think of another clever animal? An action showing a command. Okay. So signal. Now, is that not adorable? Where's that from? Anyway, there's lots of signals there. Could just do a signal. Oh, that looks like a mess. We could do green as the signal for go, I suppose. Oh, don't know where that went. Okay. All right, and back to PowerPoint. We're at signal. I need to delete this little guy. Insert picture. I need a signal. So I think I'm going to go with, so green is the signal to go. I'm going to crop this down. I don't know. Okay. I was thinking, I don't know that I love this picture, but it's okay, I guess. Green is the traffic signal. That means go. And whoop. And let's have them do a quick answer. So this is, we're going to do what is the color for stop? And then this is where I would probably have them whisper the answer in their fist. And then I say 3, 2, 1, and they all open their fist and say red. All right, so now we're finished, finally. Okay, so now we could actually go through the PowerPoint. Just quickly make sure, you want to just make sure that all of your words are typed correctly. She found a black gov. Anyway, you would go through each one, make sure you have, you edit through to make sure it looks great and that you're happy with everything. I always like to have this last slide that shows all of the words, and then I will tell them stare at the first word as I point to them. and say the word after me, and I will point and say found, and they'll repeat. Hard, repeat, and we'll go all the way down. And then that is the end of that lesson. I'm going to stop right here. I hope that you learned something new, and I would love to know if you have used this in your own classroom.